kids, it's Love for K-Pop Queen here, and welcome back if you are not new to my channel. And today we will be discussing my K-pop groups that I stan. K-pop, if you are not aware, is Korean pop. It is made up of different genres, but obviously some songs are English, some songs are Korean, some have both. I have been a stan for 5 years now. The first group that I got into was Blackpink, and I'm going to go over all my biases and bias records in every group that I stan so far. If you have any suggestions on other K-pop groups that I have not mentioned, please comment down below. And if you'd like to, comment down your biases and your bias records as well. Thank you. Let's get started. So my first group is Stray Kids, and they're one of the first groups that I got into. I really love Stray Kids. They're one of my mains. My bias is Han. I love Han so much. You know, Mike Woka. And my bias record is Bangchan and Felix. You know, the Aussie group.
Good, fellas. My name is Bangchan. And I'm Felix. And we're from Australia.
My next group that I'm going to discuss is TXT, or Tomorrow by Together. My bias is Hinika. He's the maknae. He is my favorite. My bias, you know, he's my age, actually. And then my bias records are Subin and Yinjin. Next is BTS. You know, my bias is Jungkook, because, you know, he's very hot. I love the maknae.
Audio warning, it's loud.
Expressing how I feel over certain pictures of Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. Please round me! Look at his smile! Oh my god! No, wait for it. Bitch, how the fuck? Round me! Oh my god! Ciao, anyway. He's so fucking pretty, what the?
He is great at everything he does. He's the golden maknae for a reason. Bias records is Jimin and RM. NCT 127. My biases are Taeyong and Hachan. And my bias records are Yuta and Jaeyeon. I have stanned NCT 127 also for a long time. They're one of my main groups that I love listening to on a daily. NCT Dream. My biases are Hachan and Jaemin. Chanla and Jisung are my bias records. They're the youngest ones. Jisung is my age, I believe, and Chanla is a year older than me. So, and then in Wavy, my bias is 10. And then it used to be Lucas as my bias record. But sad girl hours, I mean.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
My bias record is now Henry. My next group is ENHYPEN. My bias is Heesung. I also have a few followers that also have stans as Heesung. Shout out to Bambi. My bias records are Nikki and Jake. Next is ATEEZ. My biases are Hanjun. And then my bias records are Yusang and Miggy. And then we have EXO. And my biases are Baekhyun and Xiumin. And then my bias records are Kai and Sehun. And then we have my girl groups. I still have boy groups going over, but here's some of the girl groups. Blackpink is the first member that I mentioned before, is the first group that I got into. My bias is Lisa, and my bias record is Jennie. Okay, and then next is aespa. They're one of my newer groups from this year or last year. I can't remember which one. I think it was last year. My bias is Giselle, and then my bias record is Winter. Next is Gravity. I like Minhee as my bias, and my bias record is Haehyun. Is that how you say his name? I do not know. Please make sure and comment down below if I'm saying that correct. Twice is another group I stan. Bias is Momo and Nayeon. Daeyeon and Suyu is my bias wreckers. And then next is Red Velvet. We have Solgi as my bias, Wendy as my bias wrecker. ITZY is next. ITZY is stand for a long time. My bias is Yeji, and my bias wrecker is Renjin. My next one is Everglow. They're also very new. My bias is Yurin, and my bias wreckers are Mia and Anda. Please let me know if I'm saying their names correctly. And then next is P1 Harmony. My bias is Kyo, the meme lord. I love him.
Hey besties, hi bestie. So we're let's go to the beach. Let's go get away.
Kill Chester? What is wrong with you? Chester, don't worry. We're gonna keep you.
A few moments later.
Fly, Chester! Who's that behind you? Girl, this is a white wall.
He's very funny. And bias wrecker is Ji-young. Next is Zero Base One, and they're also very new. I am a before debut stan of Zero Base One, and my bias is Ricky and Yunjin, and my bias wreckers are Shanghao and Matthew, and I really love Zero Base One. And Rise is one of my other groups, also very new. Bias is Shotaro, bias wrecker is Sung-chan. Next is Zodiac. They're also very new. My bias is C. Bias wrecker is Lex. And then Astra. I'm gonna cry. Moonbin was my bias, but sadly, it's not here no more.
Every step I take, every move I make, yeah. Every single day, every time I pray, I've been missing you. Thinking of the day, yeah, when you went away. What a life to take, what a bone to break. I've been missing you.
But my bias now is Enwoo, and my bias wrecker I have not come up with yet. I have to watch more content to see who that will be, because before it was Enwoo as my bias wrecker and Moonbin as my main bias, but yeah. Let's move on. That is all. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am also going to be making a K-pop rating video, ranking them in a tier list. If you want to, you can help me come up with the tier list in the comments down below. Go anime, K-pop. Thank you. Bye.